Hello everyone, today we'll be discussing about an interesting AI-driven SEO topic on how human prediction of interest can affect the SEO and also how you can literally do that. So is there any means for the same, or is it really necessary to predict the interests of human being for optimizing your SEO journey? Come, let us find out. So it's a counterintuitive that there are a lot of complexity of interests and this cannot be quantified in an exact number. However, with the advancements in the AI algorithm, there are now several ways by which human behavior and associated interests can be predicted for a particular topic. So with the help of neural network training system and by processing different sets of data, like probably a large number of data, human behavior across a particular niche or topic can be adequately predicted. And also giant platforms like Facebook, Google receives thousands of data inputs of the users across the globe, and they amplify like machine learning algorithms to predict a person's behavior at a given point of time for a particular niche. For example, if like suppose in your local store KFC have launched some like new dishes, so the persons, like any humans or persons who are interested in KFC, they can be well shown a particular thing because this is what interests them and it can really predict. So Google and Facebook can really act as a large data source for training the neural network models. Now, some of the benefits of predicting human interests is, the first thing is that this can give a personalized SEO feeling. So let us first familiarize with some of the things. So 80% of frequent shoppers only chooses a brand which has at least some degree of personalized experience. 60% of millennials often say that they will never hesitate in sharing personal information if they want to receive some offer that suits their personal needs. 70% of brands actually rely on advanced or hyper personalization, which gives them as high as 200% return on investment from their efforts. And 51% of marketers assert that personalization can actually increase multiple touch points, which can increase the ROI more than 300%. Now, if these figures does not interest you, I'm not really sure what will. Now, how to incorporate personalization in your SEO strategy. So although there are a lot of tactics and strategies which you can use regardless of what I am explaining in this video, but there are few areas which you can really optimize for increasing and optimizing the human interest and getting your SEO journey a proper boost. The first one is a language personalization, second one is a location specific search personalization, and the last one is search intent personalization. So let us see what all of this looks like. So language personalization in SEO looks like in practice is that first, create separate country and specific pages on separate subdirectories such as English, UK like ENGB, EN, US, India, because English have a different variations across the globe. The United States English is very different from the United Kingdom, and that is very different from the Indian version, and that is also different from the Australian versions as well. So the first step would be to create separate country specific pages on separate subdirectories, then translating the main site content into the official language of the respective region for the respective subdirectories, and then referencing each languages type to the search engine using the hreflang tag so that the right content is shown to the right person. You can also use the geolocation tag, but it's not advisable because people can search from anywhere. For example, I can sit in US and I can search for something in India, so better to avoid that. So three simple steps: create separate landing pages or subdirectories on the English, translate the content which suits the interest, and then make sure of hreflang tags to avoid any on-page conflicts. Now, location specific search personalization. So start by creating a Google My Business or Bing Places profile and constantly optimize them. You can also create more profiles as well, like Yelp, HotFrog, etc. And then once the location pages have been created with good amount of details like your business details, your hours, your address, you can also embed the maps of your actual locations of your stores or your office, and not only you are targeting your location, but your ranking for the localized or 3-pack keywords would also become quite easier, such as if anyone would search for nearby keywords, then any users who would be searching from your nearby locations, your localized SEO can be really strengthened. And lastly, tracking the local and seasonal trends, and also creating meaningful content to leverage seasonal spike in traffic. For example, if you take Amazon, in winter they have some of the winter early arrivals, for summer they have summer arrivals, so you can create personalized seasonal based contents so that it can attract the right audiences at the right time. Then we have the search intent specification. So in order to completely dominate the search intent in a long-term SEO strategy, we defined a certain thing which is known as a customer journey mapping. I have already made a separate video on customer journey mapping. Do make sure to watch that. So this is now, as you can see from the screen, this is how a customer journey mapping looks like. So this follows AIDAL model, which stands for awareness, interest, desire, action, and loyalty, which means that any search action needs to undergo these 5 stages in order to have a smooth and a successful conversion. So let us take an example. So suppose in the awareness phase, you are writing a content like how to stop coughing, and then you write another piece of article which relates to the previous article as the cough medicine, like some of the suggestions of the medicines from some of the best and relevant sources, and then you can ignite the desire, like best coughing medicines for dry cough. This can be a long tail keywords, and this can also ignite a desire on the users. Then it comes the action, like you can search for Delsym near me, where people can really take some actions, and this can be the name of the medicines, medicinal stores, some drugs, etc. And last but not the least is to show your loyalty towards your audience. So you can also show some of the side effects or any harmful effects which they can face if they consume your thing. So this is the proper process of the customer journey mapping, by which your search intent can be customized, and this can give a personalized content feeling for your users, which can be rightly targeted at the right time. Now there are different search intents and respective keyword modifiers for as you can see in the screen. You guys can just pause the video and take a screenshot of this, like for the informational, how, what, who, where, why guide, tutorial. So these all things can come into the play. For navigational, brand names, name of a product, name of a service. For commercial investigation, best, top, pricing, review, attribute, comparisons, and last but not the least, for transaction, these all things can be utilized. So these all can really control your search intent from a broad range of modifiers. Now the process, so now here's a simple process. So perform a keyword research to uncover all of the possible keyword ideas within your target niche. Now map all the keywords to its specific intent, create appropriate content type to satisfy the search intent using the customer journey mapping. So as you can see from the screen, so for the informational search intent, it can be directed towards the blog post, and the blog post can be created using the customer journey model. For the commercial and the investigative pages, this can direct to the landing pages or the reviews comparison. Here you can use the hreflang tag or multiple location tags as well to make sure that separate versions are served to separate segment of your target users. And last but not the least, the transactional can be rightly targeted into the product or the category pages. So here is an example of one of the campaign where we have optimized by predicting the human interest, and like the graph was pretty much flat, and then it took a sudden rise after optimizing the campaign. So as you have seen guys, like predicting the human interest is very useful in the field of SEO. So because the ultimate purpose of SEO is to provide like a meaningful journey for your users, create a good user experience for your users, and at the same time satisfy Google with the right level of intent satisfaction against your audiences. So both the satisfaction of the intent and the rightful user experience can be well served if you can properly predict your human interest. So there are, once again, there are a lot of ways you can segregate based on demographics. You can use hreflang tags, separate subdirectories. You can also conduct a thorough pipeline of keyword research and draft your blog accordingly using the customer journey model, so that anyone's action, desire, loyalty can be triggered or ignited. And also you can do a lot of data study using cohort analysis, using like by studying the human interests on which segment they're actually interested in. In Facebook or Google paid marketing, there are certain terms like lookalike audience or pixel retargeting, so you can also use those things to like find out who is your lookalike audiences are and what are the main key conflict and point of interest. So you can keep aside the conflicts, you can work on what really makes sense for your business, and I hope this effective measures will really help you to scale up your SEO efforts. Thanks for watching.